you had to picture the weekly meeting place for a group of anti-government religious zealots from the Oklahoma Panhandle, what image would you have in your mind? Now I'd like for you to add the fact in that they allegedly planned a cold-blooded double murder there. If you came up with a scene from a Quentin Tarantino movie, you are getting close. NewsNation's Brian Entin saw the place for himself. He's live with me again. This was an area of this story I did not expect, Brian. I think giving it the title Clubhouse is a little generous. This is an abandoned school, and the vibes from your video, it's hard to describe them except for creepy, and I know there are a lot more adjectives I'm missing. So take me to this part of the story.
Yeah, honestly, it did feel like the scene from a horror movie. It doesn't feel anything like a clubhouse, and you're about to see. We kept hearing abandoned school over and over again, that's where the God's Misfits group met. Since it's an underground group, it's very hard to get information. But we finally tracked down where that school is. It's next to the Twombly's house, the suspect's house, by the way. I went out there, take a look.
So this is where the Twombleys lived. This is where they lived when they were arrested. You can see the welcome sign right there in the front driveway. These are their dogs running out. But what's interesting is right next to their house is this old abandoned school right here in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's totally surrounded by farmland. This is called the old Plainview School. Told that it closed a couple of decades ago. But what's interesting is we've heard from people in town that this is where the God's Misfits meetings were held at times, which is a little confusing to the neighbors because it would be difficult to get into the school because it's all locked. But they also did tell me that there were times they would come by and they would see 12 or 15 cars out here, and it looked like there was some kind of meeting. And another interesting thing, you can see it's all overgrown. I mean, it's been abandoned for quite some time. But what's also interesting is you see this door of this on the school is all boarded up. One neighbor told me that when police came to investigate the murders and arrested the Twombleys, they actually kicked in the window there of the school to go inside as part of the investigation. What they found, we don't know. It's kind of eerie if you look inside the school through the window. I mean, it's all just relatively untouched from decades ago. You can even see there's like trophies in a case down there. So whether or not the meetings actually happened here, we can't say for sure. But again, people in town say they believe this is where the God's Misfits meetings were. And neighbors say they definitely saw gatherings of cars out here and believe this may also have been where the meetings were, either inside the school, maybe behind the school. And again, the Twombleys lived in the house right over there.
Brian, that is so eerie. It looks like the school's frozen in time. It actually looks like it's still operational. It's hard to believe that's an abandoned school, and harder to believe that was a meeting place, allegedly. You actually spoke with someone, I believe his name is Ted Embry, and he knows all of the suspects, especially Cole Twombly, who lived in the house next to that school. He had some choice thoughts about the meetings and the Misfits. What did you find out?
Yeah, he's known Cole since he was a little boy, and again, he knows all of them. He's done business with them, he's been friends with them at different times. And he says when it comes to God's Misfits that there's a lot of anti-government people around. I mean, that's just the way it is here. But this was different because they considered themselves sovereign. They wanted to detach themselves from the government. And he says that he was very skeptical in particular of Cole Twombly's religious beliefs and the intentions behind those beliefs. Listen to what he said. What was your reaction when you found out that Cole wanted to be a preacher?
I thought, who in the hell would want to go to that church, you know? Well, good for him, but I don't think it's going to work. I don't know how in the world you can be one thing and then all of a sudden just roll over and you're something else.
But why do you think the Twombleys ended up in this group, God's Misfits? I mean, you've known Cole since he was a child.
I think it was a financial deal, and I think he's always looking for some way to get a dollar out of somebody, I guess.
When you say financial deal, I mean, because we know that Tiffany, Adams, and Tad, other suspects, had quite a bit of money. I mean, do you think that he was motivated by that to be part of the group, or?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he started it and they come to him. I think they all come together about the same time.
Brian, it's so insightful to get these interviews from the locals who are now willing to talk, I might add, now that the 5 suspects are behind bars. Tad Cullum, the suspect you were talking about, Grandma Tiffany's boyfriend, you learned about some activity behind bars that's a bit confounding. Tell me about it.
Yeah, this is interesting. Let's remember, Tad Cullum is a businessman, owns a lot of land, has several different farming and ranching style businesses. There he is on the screen. The beard is sort of a new thing, by the way. He didn't always have that big, long beard. But we have learned that he has been calling business associates from behind bars. He's been making phone calls to business associates, according to sources, and wanting to talk about business, and wanting to even talk about future business deals and opportunities, which is very strange when you think about the fact that he's behind bars for murder and kidnapping and facing the death penalty. It's almost like he could be in denial in some way, but we've been told he is making those calls.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.